This is some free talking, which means I don't know what's gonna come up and just turn the camera on and see what happens. But I do want to be communicating with people and expressing myself, so that's why I'm doing this. And I'm thinking how confused I am about my situation. I just had a chat with staff just now, and it turns out I've been here in support living for almost 2 years. And then before this, I was in another kind of support living. I think it was a bit more intensive the other place. And I think that was for 1 year. And then before that, I was in hospital for a long time. I'm guessing more than a year at least. So it looks like I've been out of action from the world for at least 4 years, and it's looking like 5 or 6 years even. So it is completely strange, very hard to understand what that means. That I was living normal life. I'm 40. How old am I? I'm 48 now. So I'm guessing I've been out of action for maybe 5 years. So I was 43 when my injury happened. And one thing has led to another, and so I ended up here. And it turns out, from when I was talking to this support worker, I'm very lucky to be in the condition I'm in. So in my conditions, I'm partially disabled, and I've completely lost my memory. But as awful as that is, I could have been a lot worse, and possibly I should have been a lot worse, considering the injury that I had. So basically, I'm very lucky to be in as good a state as I am. So even though things are awful, they're so much better than they could be. And I know, for example, I was in a wheelchair for some time. I don't know how long. I think I came into this place in a wheelchair, which means I was at least, I would say, 3 or possibly even 4 years in a wheelchair. And then I came out of the wheelchair and started using a quad pod. And then I started using a normal walking stick now. So it's just basically stunning to me that all this time's passed and I have no awareness of it. It's just all gone from my memory. And that is really sad that 4, possibly 5 years of my life has disappeared. And I'm 48 years old and I don't even remember turning 40. In my head, I'm still 34 or something. That's what I have a sense of. I had no idea about turning 40. No memory of that at all. So life is very mysterious, and I basically don't know how to handle it. I'm not too distressed about it. I'm not feeling down about it. I just don't know anything, can't remember anything. So I'm just coasting along in life. Very thankful for the support I have here. And the staff are good, really nice people. And life is probably as good as it can be in my situation. So I'm at a stage in recovery now where I think I've made progress. And it's getting where I want to be doing something organized and regular and whatever. But I'm thinking this virus situation has put things on hold a little bit. Otherwise, I think I'd be doing activities outside of my accommodation. But for now, I'm just here living day to day. And even though it's monotonous, I don't feel bored because I don't remember anything. so I don't notice then that's not that's passing and I'm not doing anything. So I am glad about that in a sense. I'm trying to work out if my memory is improving at all. I don't think so. I think it is rolling memory, as in I remember the last hour or so, and that's pretty much it. I find that I'm always looking forward to going to sleep, but I'm always feeling knackered, and I think that means my body's working hard doing stuff to fix me. Well, at least I hope so. I don't want to be living like this forever, and that'd be really sad. But as I say, I don't remember it, so it's not a massive problem. But when I step back and think about it, it does make me sad. So I found out from my support guide that my kids might be around the age of 11 or so. I've got two kids, so it's probably 2 years between them. So I might have a 9 and 11-year old, or maybe 11 and 13 even. And it's just so weird to know that I have children who are around 11 years old. That really doesn't make sense to me because I have no memory of them at all. I believe I have some pictures of them here, so I need to hunt those down. So it's just weird to just be existing. I don't feel like a normal person. I don't have normal memory. I'm just alive like a cabbage. I'm like a cabbage just existing. But I'm glad that I'm not feeling frustrated or anything. Having no memory means I don't feel the time passing, so I suppose that's fortunate. But I am wondering what my life is and how much I'll improve from here. Because if it's been 5 years since I was injured, I think it was 2015 or so, this might be as good as it's gonna get. But I know I've been a lot more injured than this, so I've made a great deal of progress. And I think my medical staff have been surprised how I've managed, how I've improved so much. And I realized I could have been a vegetable, I could have been completely paralyzed and just sitting in a wheelchair, maybe not even able to move myself. I could be just existing. The thing is, I feel like I'm just existing now because I'm not doing anything to speak of. But there are people who cannot move at all and are just alive and conscious and just existing. So I do realize that, and I have to understand that I am very lucky because with the injuries that I had, maybe I should be just existing, unable to do anything, can't move a muscle, just conscious. That's the end of it. So as rubbish as things are in life, I should be happy, and I'm trying to understand that. I'm extremely lucky, but it doesn't feel great, but I know it is great, so that's the thing. So I think I asked the support what happens next, and I think the bottom line is I'm just living here indefinitely, and I'll keep an eye on me to see if there's any major changes. I don't think there's any plan like a date when I might do something else. I think I'm just existing. So well that's it for my update. So remember it's the 15th of June 21 and it's 5:30 p.m. And I think I'm in South London somewhere. I think I'm near Slough. Yeah. So there you go.